Good evening, everybody. I know I'm a few minutes early. I just been here's a freaking mess. I just been sitting in the chat room, just chatting it up with a couple of people. So I figured since I was sitting here chatting, I might as well start the live stream. So welcome, everybody. Happy full yeah, sheesh. Happy full moon in Aquarius. If I could spit that out right. Oh my. So how is everybody doing? Where I'm at, we've had some beautiful weather outside. It's nice and sunny today. I was outside, walking around in my bare feet, with my kitties. They're outside enjoying the nice weather as well. And before I started the live stream, I shuffled up all the cards, so I'm ready to roll. So we're just gonna sit here for a few more minutes and just wait for a couple more people to hop on. While I'm waiting, Falula Bell had left a message. She wants a mini reading. So she said she's not going to be able to watch the live stream. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards for her. She usually just wants a general. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards for her while I'm waiting for a few more people to show up. I do have some more jewelry made. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell them. I do have them sitting behind me right here. I'm not sure if I'm going to show them. If you guys would like to, if you guys would like to see them, they're right within my reach. I could probably do that. But if I don't really get no requests to, I'm not going to worry about it this evening. We get a drink of water here. All right, so I know Falula Bell wants a general. So this Falula Bell is for you. Falula Bell, what do you want to tell Falula Bell? What's your messages? First, we'll pull a moon reading or moon card. So Falula Bell, what messages for Falula Bell? What does she need to know right now? The most important thing Falula Bell needs to know right now. What's the moon's energy around her, first of all? What's the moon's energy around Falula Bell? Okay. All right, so Falula Bell. First, we have new moon in Aries. So the moon's energy is pushing you to take some sort of action. All right, and win-win outcome is forecast. So we're here. We have the scales of balance, and I feel for the scales of balance, I see they want you to bring your head and your heart into a state of balance. You're already married, so you really don't have to worry about romance. So I see it as it's time to bring your head and your heart into a state of balance because you're about to start a new cycle where you're going to start loving yourself. You're going to start loving what you're doing. You have Aries. Chiron is currently retrograde in Aries. So it's about them wounds. It's about healing them wounds, especially when it comes. Oh, it's a win-win outcome is forecast. All right. So I feel like it's time to take action to bring your head and your heart into balance because there's a win-win outcome in forecasted for you. We have the full moon in Aquarius. So the full moon in Aquarius is about things being revealed to us that are very deep within us. So it's time to bring yourself into a sense of balance. So that's the moon's energy around you. So what's the most important thing that Falula Bell needs to know right now? Oh, look at that. You have the lion. So we have we have the sun, Falulabal, who had just went into, we just had the sun go into Leo. Okay. Leo is a lion. So we just had the sun go into lion, but we still have that Mars, the masculine energy, still in Leo as well. It will not be moving into Virgo until next week sometime. So I feel like Mars rules the star sign of Aries. So that's about Mars pushing you to ask for what you want, to take the action that you are needed to have this win-win outcome. So I feel like they're really trying to push you to talk to the universe. You know how we said when we set up your hypnotherapy, how you said you would say, you would ask for 3 things, and then whatever, how you would get it, but in a different way. You would just leave yourself open to how it would come about. And I feel like that's what they're doing. They're telling you, you have the power to do that. And you should, after our session the other day. So you have Leo the lion coming through telling you to ask for what you want. You got a win-win outcome. You have the power to manifest what it is that you want. I like the fact that you got the lion coming through, specifically because we are in Leo season. And like I said, Mars is in Leo season as well. So let's see what the angels want to tell you, Falulabal. So the lion is giving you the courage. The lion is giving you the courage to make your move. The lion is giving you the courage and the strength. And with the sun, again, in Leo, that tells me that it's like you got triple your power, right? And then we have comfort with Archangel Azrael. I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. So again, bringing that head and that heart into balance, so that you can get whatever you're asking for. Because I feel like you have the power to manifest. You are a manifester. All right. So what is coming towards Falulabal? What is coming towards her? So that's what you need to know right now. So let's see what's coming towards you, Falulabal. What's coming towards Falulabal? What is coming towards Falulabal? Susan, if you want to go ahead and put your question up there so I know what to ask the cards. All right, in the flow, absolutely. Everything is smooth sailing. So Falulabal, you're in the flow. So once you bring that head and your heart into balance, and you stand like that Leo the lion, you stand in your courage, your strength to ask the universe for what you want, and you put yourself in that flow. And what I mean is release the outcome, right? Release the outcome of what you are asking for, and just let it manifest from the universe, not in the way that you're expecting, but in a way that it is meant to. Everything will be smooth sailing, right? Everything will be smooth sailing. So I feel like, I'm having a hot flash. I put it on because I was cold. Now I'm having a hot flash. So I feel like, and if you look at the 2 lanterns, there's that win-win outcome, right? That the head and the heart in that state of balance puts you in the flow, right? And then you got smooth sailing into whatever that you are trying to manifest. So what really got me is this: Leo the lion coming out. Leo the lion giving you the courage, the energy of the sun in Leo, in Mars in Leo, giving you the courage and the strength to go after what it is that you desire. So it's time to take that action. It's time to bring your head and your heart into the essence of flow with the universe. So that is your little mini reading. So what is coming towards you is just smooth sailing after a period of a bit of iciness, a bit of being frozen and stuck. And if you look too, this sleigh isn't even in the snow. It's like it's up in the air, right? It's up in the air. And I feel like the universe is trying to make you comfortable, right? Trying to make you comfortable so that you can. To me, this is kind of like the chariot. See the two little things here? You can have two horses attached to that, or reindeer, whatever you want to say it. But to me, I feel like if you put the action in today, by Christmas or by the end of the year, or around wintertime energy, which will be around the end of the year, things, you'll be right in the flow of what you need and how to ask. And, you know what I mean? You'll be set. You'll be setting yourself up. So, all right, so there you go. That's what's coming towards you and what you need to know, honey. So let's go ahead and put all these cards back together. All right, so is once a love reading. Is love reading for is. So what does is need to know about love? What does is need to know about love? So what's the moon's energy around is? What's the moon's energy around is? Okay, is. So conclusions are within reach. So there is something definitely concluding for you. And I feel like the moon, the full moon, is trying to reveal that to you, reveal that there is a change in the midst. So let's see what this conclusion is about. Let's pull some love cards for is. Is. What's happening with love for is? What does she need to know right now about is, or about love? What does is need to know right now about love? Okay, well, you got a whole bunch of cards here. So there's something about divine timing. So what could be concluding is your waiting period, perhaps for love. You deserve love. Yeah, you are lovable. You deserve it. So you're going to want to disconnect from the world and retreat with this person. There's not enough chemistry or attraction to keep this relationship going. All right. So what I feel is what is about to conclude for you is this energy of unrequited love, not enough chemistry, not enough traction. That's about to conclude. I feel like you feeling that way or them feeling that way is about to conclude. That is going to end. And why? Because divine timing is at work. And Spirit is telling you it is time. It is time to conclude feeling that way, or your person feeling that way. Somebody that, you know, perhaps that you are trying to attract into your life. So I feel like Spirit is telling you to retreat, draw your energy back from that situation of feeling like that, or even feeling like maybe you don't deserve love. Because you know what is, sometimes we play the waiting game, and this is so true. We get tired of waiting, right? And I know, you know, before I met my soulmate like 5-6 years ago, I was just like, you know what? I messed up being meant to find love in this lifetime, because every time I find it, you know, it seems like something happens, like that shoe drops, right? And something happens. And then, you know, it's like, I just like was like, well, okay, I started to settle for, okay, well, maybe I'm just not meant to find love. So if you're feeling that way, Spirit's telling you conclude that, right? Let that energy go. Because why? Because you do deserve love, right? You do deserve that. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Yeah, I am right there with you. I'm tired of waiting myself. But you know what? It's all about it. See, when it comes to two different people, right? And especially when we got two different people that are working on issues amongst ourselves. It takes a time. It takes time to heal them wounds. It takes time to understand why things never worked out. And it takes time to bring yourself into that sense of balance, right? So I feel like Spirit is telling you to disconnect from thinking that there's not going to be somebody for you, waiting for that Virgo. Stop that, conclude it. Disconnect from that kind of energy. Because why? Because divine timing isn't working your love life, and you do deserve this kind of love. So that's what you need to know right now with this energy. So conclude it, because divine timing, it's all about divine timing. Because like I said, we can do our work. And if you think about it too, Venus is like 8 steps ahead of Mars, right? We're always, the feminine, it seems like, is always 10 steps ahead of the masculine. So you got to think about that, right? You got to think about, okay, I'm 10 steps ahead of them. Yeah. All right. So what is coming towards is, when it comes to love, what's coming towards her? It's coming towards her. Yep, the one right there. The one is coming towards you. Yep. Again, divine timing isn't working your love life, right? So if you want to attract your Virgo in, right? If you want to attract them in, retreat from feeling that it's just not going to happen, right? Just retreat from that. Because then what will happen is you'll shift your energy, right? You'll shift it, and they will feel it, and that will magnetize them towards you. All right. So yeah, I was just like, what? Then when I started pulling the cards, I'm like, oh, okay. And then once I got them all pulled, and I was like, oh, yeah. So I feel you. Trust me. It's not that I'm tired of waiting for my one. I figured it's just the time. It's time to work on me. It's time to work on my channel. It's time to get my life straightened out and ironed out. It's time for me to heal my wounds. Like, for instance, when he does come in, I won't have the wounds or interfering with the jealousy, or wounds of not being able to trust him because of something that happened in my past, right? It's about learning how to overcome all that and wipe that slate clean. So yes, beautiful is, I love it. Yes, it is awesome advice. Spirit usually always is on the mark. All right. So Susan wants a general reading. All right. So let's see, Susan, what is happening? What's the moon's energy around Susan? What's the moon's energy around Susan for today? What's the moon's energy around Susan? All right. So adjustments are required, and your dreams need a more practical plan. Moon. I did pull your moon cards. The moon card was first. It was conclusions are within reach. It's shuffled in the deck now. Yeah. It's shuffled in the deck. But remember, I showed you the conclusions are within reach. All right. So, Susan, adjustments are required. Your dreams need a more practical plan. All right. So, what I feel for you is you need to adjust standing in that illusion. You need to adjust that, because sometimes when we stand in that dreamy energy, it keeps us stuck in this loop of an illusion of what we think or how we feel, right? How our thought process and our emotional process create our reality. So that's the moon energy around you. So let's see what's the most important thing that Susan needs to know. What's the most important thing that Susan needs to know when it comes to adjustments? Oh, okay. Makes perfect sense. Clairaudience. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. Hi, Brianna. Hi, honey. So I feel like what they're adjusting, what they are doing is they're fine tuning that clairaudient. Susan, are you having ringing in your ears? As if you are, that's the angels. I am doing fantastic, Brianna. How are you, honey? Did you receive your jewelry? Do you have ringing in your ears, Susan? Because if you are, that is a sure sign that your angels. Hello, Carolina. Because if you are, yeah, a little dizzy, that's because they're adjusting you. They're adjusting your hearing and your thought process, claircognizance and clairaudient. So they're adjusting that. And what they're doing is, it's like that old AM radio where you got to turn that knob to get the station in just right. You move that knob just a hair past that little line, and what do you get is static. And then you twist it back, and then you twist it back too far, and you get static again, and then you twist it, and then you hear the fine tune, and then you have to know exactly where to stop it at. Well, that's what happens with the clairaudient, is that they turn that knob, and they're adjusting that so that you can clearly hear your thoughts claircognitively. So you're definitely gifted. So you need to be more practical with what you're thinking, right? You need to be more practical with what you're hearing as well. I feel too, you get a lot of, you're very welcome, Brianna. You need to be more practical with your thoughts. And the reason why I say that is because when my gifts started first opening up, especially when I was younger, my 20s and 30s, I couldn't handle it, right? I just couldn't. And I went out and I partied a lot with my friends, and I tried to drown that gift out because, growing up, we're not, society doesn't accept gifted people like us, right? And it keeps us stuck in that illusion. Well, I have premonition dreams. So back in that time frame, I was having them, but I never really journaled them, and I never really thought about it. I was just like, oh, okay, I had this crazy dream, and whatever. Well, now I have crazy dreams, and I remember them, and sometimes I even sit down and journal them. So you might want to start doing that, sitting down and journaling your thoughts to help with what you're hearing, because I feel like if you sit down and journaled and wrote things out, yeah, exactly. So you need to be more practical. Yeah, you have very magical thinking, right? Yeah, exactly. But be more practical with it. Understand, like if they tell you, if you feel the need to go ground your energy, go do it because they're telling you for a reason. Or if they're telling you to go take a salt bath, or if you need to go this direction and you're going this direction, turn around and go, because they're guiding you. They're definitely guiding you. So what is coming towards Susan? What is coming towards Susan? Good evening, Miss Carolina. If I didn't say that to you, I know you received your necklace because I seen your comment about the moon readings. All right, so what is coming towards Susan? What is coming towards her? Okay, yeah. So you're going to be something is going to be brought to the light This is what's coming toward you. Something is going to be brought to the light. You're going to be discovering some truth about something. And I feel like it's about your gifts. So I feel, you need to pay attention. Where is it at here? The signs are going to show you, but you're going to hear it as well. Again, remember I said about going the opposite direction? You may be going this way and then you hear, oh, you need to turn around and go the other way. Here you are. Turn around and going the other way. So pay attention. You're being shown a lot of signs and synchronicities. See how this person's pointing this way and you're going that way? And I had just said that. So you're going to discover the truth of how truly gifted you are. That you're going to see the light of discovering that truth, right? I feel like one of the things you're going to discover is that you're an old soul. You probably have incarnated here many, many times. Another thing I feel that you're going to discover is, maybe you need to unload some of this heaviness that you've been carrying on your back. I also feel like you're going to discover that one of your past lives, you could have been a male person. I feel like there is definitely some people around you. I feel like this is grandfather energy or great-grandfather energy. I feel like they're trying to come in and give you a message because he's sitting in purple. Right? Purple is about our spirituality. So I feel like you're able to clairaudiently converse with the spirit world. So I feel like they're telling you that you're going to discover that. This may be something new that is opening up for you, especially with the full moon in Aquarius. So I feel like if you hear your ears ringing or you're feeling dizzy or, that's a sure sign that they're working on your higher gifts. Yes. So pay attention to some people around you too. Try not to be a sheep, right? I feel like that's something else you're going to discover. Don't be a sheep. If you don't know what I mean by that, in other words, sheep flock together. They're followers. You don't want to be a follower. I feel like you're going to discover that you could be a leader. Don't be a sheep. Don't be a follower. Don't listen. Don't let other people guide you because you're your own person. All right, Susan. So I hope that resonated. I have a lot of information that come through. So yes. All right. Miss Carolina Honey Bunch, one of my loves. Did you watch or did you do that past life regression video? Miss Carolina. I seen I had 4 viewers. Did you watch or did you do that past life regression HYPNOCROW video? You're very welcome, Susan. Thank you for joining my live stream again. I hope you stick around. I may do a jewelry sale. I haven't decided yet. It's still up in the air. Like I said, I have it sitting behind me. Last weekend, my daughter and my 3 granddaughters come over, and we sat for a good couple hours and made jewelry. We didn't make the jewelry to sell. We made it for them. They each got like a necklace. You should see me try to wrap up the stones. I gave each one of my granddaughters, not yet, I'm doing it tonight. I actually have the video open on my tabs. Yeah, I did it yesterday because I was just like, oh, I promised them this past life regression. So I sat here and I fiddled with the camera so that I could pull up the script and stuff, and then I added a couple of my own little things in there. But I recommend it. I recommend that you journal. If you want, you can leave me a message. I love the necklace. I can feel good energy from it. Oh yeah, Bria, that's right. You got the big necklace. Yeah, that's because of when I make them, I put a lot of love into them. You know, I do. I don't get frustrated. I put a lot of love, a lot of positive energy into it. So yeah, well, I seen that video, Carolina, had 4 views. So I imagine whereas you, Falulabout, and Clarissa are the three membership people. So um, I seen 4 views. So either Falulabelle did it or Clarissa did it. Somebody did it, watched it 4 times, or 2 people watched it 4 times, or whatever. But, anyways, Miss Carolina and Brianna, what questions do you have? What would you guys like to know? I do. I don't think I made any more than necklaces like I made you, Brianna, but I have some round ones. Still have them round ones left. I made one of them necklaces like I made, like you bought, Brianna, for my granddaughter. My middle granddaughter. She's like, Mimi, can you make me one of I showed her a necklace, and she's like, can you make me one of them? And I was like, here, I'll make the stone, and you put the crystals on that you want. And I'm like, clean down the hair on her. She's just a little thing. She's only, how old is McKinley? 9, 8, 9, something like that. So yeah, it was hilarious. I had a blast with them. We sat and made jewelry and bracelets and talked. It was just amazing. So that was last weekend's adventure. A general. All right, so let's see what the moon's energy. Yeah, they're just little things. Well, Tessa, my oldest granddaughter, she'll be 10 in October. So she's 9. And then McKinley will be, I think she'll be 9 in January. And Presley will be, she'll either be 7 or 8 next month here in like 5, 6 weeks. So yeah, it was amazing. I had such a blast. And our mom was sitting here. She comes over. She had her necklace, or she got an ankle bracelet. She got an ankle bracelet. So I was like, all right. She waited until I got done with the girl. She come over, threw her leg up on me. Was like, here, mom, put this on. I was just like, oh, it's nice to feel needed. It was the best birthday present ever, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, well, they're little, but they're not super little. My oldest, Tessa, like I said, she'll be 10 in October. She's like halfway grown. She's only got 8 more years, and she's gonna be 18. But yeah, they're amazing. They were so good and so polite, and they were going through my crystals. Oh, it was amazing. I had a blast with them. All right, so Carolina, what's the moon's energy around Miss Carolina? All right, so you need to balance out your spirituality and practicality. So I feel like you need to become more practical with your spiritual path, with your, and then I see fish. I feel like that's abundance. So I feel like you need to bring a sense of balance in. When I see Pisces energy, sometimes Pisces can be in that victim mentality mode, a woe is me, and I feel like Spirit is telling you need to bring in that sense of balance with your emotional body and your spiritual body, and become more practical with that. Maybe, listen more to your intuition, right? Not try to shut it off, because Pisces are very intuitive people. They're very psychic people. That's what that daughter that was here last week, she's a Pisces. She was born March 14th. All right. So What else? Let's pull some angel cards. What else would you like to tell Brianna? What does she need to know right now? What does she need to know? What's the most important thing Miss Carolina needs to know right now? Okay. Yeah, you need to nurture your inner child. Your inner child needs a little nurturing. So, with that being said, going back to that victim mentality mode, because of something that perhaps happened from when you were a child, you need to heal that, right? You need to nurture that inner child. You need to allow that inner child to come out, because guess what? That inner child is fearless, right? They're not shaped yet. They've not had things happen to them that has instilled fear, that has instilled pain, right? And then I feel like that's what you need to be a little bit fearless with that energy. Hi, Shani. I think that's how I pronounce that. So yeah, as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important right now. So nurture your own inner child. Spend some time around children. I don't know if you have any nieces or nephews or little cousins, because I know you're just you're young. So sure, Shani, you sure can, or Shani. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Yes, hon, you may. All right. So you need to bring in that sense of balance with that. Yeah, okay. So maybe spend some time with them. Take them to the park, play ball. One of the things that I like to do is take the kids to the park and hop on that swing set. Oh, I love being on a swing, kicking my feet, going as high as I can possibly go until the swing set starts tipping. Then it makes me a little bit nervous. But, if you take the kids to the park and you hop on that swing set, it's so freeing to be on that swing. I'm in my 50s, and trust me, if I get near a park, I head straight to that swing set. Yeah, see? Divine Light Hazel. Hi, honey. Good evening. All right. So I feel like that's what they're telling you, Miss Carolina, to nurture that inner child. That'll help you to balance out your emotional body so that you can tap more in to your intuition. Because with that Piscean energy around you, what's Neptune is retrograde in Pisces, and something else. Jupiter is retrograde in Pisces as well. With both of them retrograde in Pisces, that's about expansion. That's about looking through the illusion of that wound, the wounds, right? That energy of, what did I say about I just said it, the wounds from your inner child. So I feel like that's where you need to be more practical with that so that you can tap into your intuition. All right. So what's coming towards Ms. Carolina? Yeah. See, cleansing, right? Cleansing waters, purification activities, vibrant life force. So to purify them emotions, to purify that inner child and expand. Didn't I just say about Jupiter, the planet of expansion? Pull you out of that box you're in. So don't box yourself in. Don't box your intuition in. Don't box your spirituality in. Because why? Because you're gifted. You have gifts. We're all gifted. Every human on this planet is gifted. But some people don't acknowledge it because society boxes us in and says, hey, if you're gifted, you got a mental illness, or if you're gifted, you're a witch, and witches got bad names, right? We got bad reputations. And that's because society labels us. Well, that's where you need to become more practical. So Purification activates your vibrant life force, right? So purify them emotions, purify that inner child. So what's coming towards you is a purifying of that inner child and an expansion of your spirituality. Because once you purify your emotions from that inner child, from that victim mentality, what it does is it pulls you out of that box. And look what's on the horizon. Something new, right? Something new. There's a ship coming in for you. And if you look, here's that journey. You're not that far away, right? You are not that far away. You need to understand that there's a lot of twists and turns on everybody's journey, not just yours, right? So what is coming towards you is a cleansing of that victim mentality mode. Look at the angels. They have your inner child coddled. They are nurturing them. You are surrounded by angels right now, and they are trying to get you to cleanse and heal that victim mentality and become more practical to your gifts. So what is coming towards you is a major clearing of your feminine energy. I know you're a female, but there's a difference between being a female in gender and a feminine energy. So there's a cleansing of a feminine energy coming towards you that's going to activate and expand your spirituality. And again, it's going to pull you out of that box. And if you look, here's the masculine, right? Masculine and feminine. Mars is 2 steps ahead or 2 steps behind. The masculine Mars is 2 steps behind Venus. Okay, so what is coming towards you is a major cleansing of your victim mentality mode, and it's going to bring you into that sense of balance. Because what are you cleansing? That inner child. The angels are already working on you. Right there you are. The angels are already working on you. Right? And when it activates your life force, that's your solar plexus. That's your life force energy right there in that solar plexus. So the solar plexus is your masculine chakra, and your feminine chakra is your sacral chakra. And that is what's being cleansed, as is that low self-esteem, the victim mentality of not being able to express yourself, not being able to open up your feelings. All right. So those are your messages. What beautiful messages they are. I love it. Brianna, did you ask for something, honey? You're very welcome, Miss Carolina. Divine Light Hazel, Bummer Necklace. I'm sorry, honey. I don't know how to turn it on, to tell you the truth. I don't know if I can turn it on or not. Yeah, I don't know how to turn it on. I apologize. May I have asked about the connection between me and Ray? We are good friends. Just would like to, if there will be any changes. All right, Brianna. Will I take this test? Will the test results come back okay? All right. Well, Shani, let's see, or Shani, I apologize if I keep mispronouncing your name. Shani wants to know about a test. So what we're going to do is pull a moon card, and I will see what the angels have to say about that, Shani. Okay. So let's pull a moon energy around Shani. Okay, well, there's a powerful change coming for you, and communication is key. Wow, thank you, Susan, and you are very welcome for the amazing reading. And yeah, I hope you do come back to a live stream. I enjoy it when you are here. All right. So Shani, you can expect a powerful change, and we have communication is key. All right. So if you're wondering if you are going to, when I take this test, will the test results come back okay? Well, I would say that there is at least a 50-50 chance that yes, because we got to expect a powerful change, and communication is key. So let's go ahead and pull an angel. So Shani wants to know if when they take the test, will the test results come back okay? Your life's purpose is being triggered. And is triggering a blessed career change. So, do you have a career? It's all about learning something new and not doing a live channel. Love you much. Oh, I love you too, Divine Light Hazel. I will, you know what, the next time I do a live stream, I will see if I can turn on closed captioning for you, okay? I will see what I can do about that. So, Shani, so you have expect a powerful change and a career change. Do you have a career in communication? Are you a communicator? Like, do you do guest speakings or some kind of, how do I want to say this? I know what I want to say, like meetings or, you know what I mean? Something along them lines, because I feel like you're about to go through a massive change that's going to change your career. I don't know what kind of a test you took, how to communicate with a lot of people, but via email and sometimes on the phone. Yeah. See, communication is key. So there's something being triggered. There's something about your career that is being triggered because you're about to change a career, and it's going to be a powerful change. So I feel like if whatever test that you are taking, I feel like it's, like I said, there's a 50-50 chance because look, triggered. Something is triggering. It's not a career test. Oh. Well, so I said, I don't know what kind of a test you're taking. Yeah. So there is something. You're changing your career. Something with communication. You are shifting out of whatever you were doing and you were going a different direction. Your life's purpose. You're about to step into your life's purpose. And it's very powerful. So that's what they want you to know, that your life's purpose is triggering a blessed career change, and expect this powerful change in communication because that key is going to open up a different door. All right. So let's see. That's what they want you to know. So what's coming towards Shani? What is coming towards Shani? It's coming towards Shani. Okay, so here you are on your boat, right? You are on your boat. It says fogged in, go slow, take your time. So I feel like this triggering, whatever is being triggered in your life is clouding you. It's foggy. It's gonna see that sometimes triggers are good, sometimes triggers are bad. Sometimes triggers come up so that we can remove things. So I feel like whatever this trigger is that's coming up, you need to look at it as a blessing in disguise, because whatever this is, whatever is triggering is like a tower moment. And when this building implodes, whatever is imploding, this old foundation implodes, it's going to cause a lot of fogginess, a lot of dust. And I feel like you're going to be a little foggy from this trigger. So they want you to go slow. And if you look on this boat, here's a lot of people involved. in this triggering. See the tower in the background? Look at the smoke around that, right? So this trigger is like a tower moment. But that's okay. They want you to look at it as a blessing and take your time moving through it. Your emotions are calm here, so remain calm, right? Because there's definitely some other people involved that you're going to communicate with, and it's going to be very key to this major change that is happening in your life. I feel like they want you to, go within, definitely go within and look at the bigger picture of this change that is happening. Will you pass your test? I don't, they really didn't say yes or no on the cards. I don't even know what kind of a test you're taking. But I feel like that there is something that is definitely going to be triggering for you that's going to cloud you up a little bit. That's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry, because there's a blessing that is going to come out of that triggering. That's why they're telling you to go slow, right? Keep them emotions calm and go slow, because there's a blessing. And then this card, they're all facing this way. See all these people are facing this end of the boat. And look, to me, this boat is going this way. The people are looking this way, but the boat is going this way. So I feel like they're telling you, don't look back, right? Don't look back at whatever this trigger is. Just keep moving forward and make sure that you keep your emotions calm, right? Because when this happens, it's like, it's just like any trigger. Did you do Libra yet? What are you talking about, Libra? What are you talking about, Clarissa? This is mini readings, honey. I'm not doing star signs. This isn't the morning dailies. I did them this morning. So I feel like there's a blessing in disguise. There's a transition. So there's a major change coming for you, Shani, coming towards you. So what is coming towards you is a little bit of a foggy energy. So they want you to go slow and navigate through this fog, because actually, like I said, it is a blessing in disguise for you. Right there. It is a blessing in disguise. And it's going to be very powerful. Right there. Very, very powerful. See? And right there, I feel is that trigger. It's okay, Clarissa. It's perfectly okay. Well, I'm sorry if you really don't like the sound of it. But Spirit really wants you to know, or they want to brought it through. So just tread carefully. Because like I said, this is coming towards you, and this is what you need to know right now. All right. So they're giving you a heads up. So take it that way. Hey, I got a heads up. Something is about to go down. And I feel like it has a lot to do with communication with a lot of other people right here. Right. This symbol on the cell is really catching my eye, and I have no clue what it means. So I feel like they want me to show that to you. I know my hands are shaky. I apologize for that. All righty. So Brianna, honey, do you have a question, Clarissa? What would you like to know, honey? Put your question up there. You're welcome, Shani. All right. So, Brianna, may I ask about the connection between me and Ray? We are good friends. Just would like to know if there will be any changes. All righty. I can do that for you, Brianna. All right. So what's the moon's energy around Brianna? What's the moon's energy around Brianna? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Hello. All right. Luck is on your side. We have Sagittarius coming through. Sagittarius is the side of higher wisdom, higher knowledge, higher learning, philosophy. They're pretty outgoing characters. So I feel like luck is on your side. I feel like they're telling you to go ahead and shoot some sort of intention, positive intention out there, and then have faith in it. For some reason, they wanted me to see that waxing crescent, which is coming soon because we're about to enter into the full moon in Aquarius. And what comes after that is, wait a minute. Yeah, waning comes after that. So around next full moon, from full moon now, Aquarius, to full moon next month at the end of August, to have faith. Because why? Because luck is on your side. So we have the new moon on there, and the new moon is coming in Leo on, guess what? The 8-8 Lionsgate. We're having a new moon in Leo, right? So I feel like in that time frame, you're going to have a bit of luck. All right. You're going to have a bit of luck, Brianna. So I feel like that's the moon's energy around you. So what else does she need to know right here, right now, in this present moment when it comes to love? When it comes to love, yeah, free yourself. You need to free yourself and take back control of your life. See how, there's a unicorn on here, and he's got a collar around his neck. And there's a wooden fence, and he's encased in this wooden fence. And I feel like they're showing me the wooden fence because it's just wood, right? You can actually climb over top of it, or you can kick it, or take an axe to it. In other words, what I'm trying to get at is it's easy to break yourself out of. It is easy to free yourself out of. And if you look at this, it kind of reminds me of a unicorn, of course, but a goat, right? And the goat is Capricorn. So I feel like Pluto is retrograde in Capricorn. So Pluto is your power source, right? Pluto tells you where you put your power at, and how to transform it. Pluto is also the planet of transformation. So I feel like, with the unicorn here, sometimes unicorns are mythological creatures, right? They are mythological creatures, which keeps you, it's like being in that fantasy, right? So I feel like they're telling you right here, you're encased in this wooden fence. You were able to take your power and break down that fence and free yourself from whatever illusion or fantasy world that you feel like you've got yourself encased in when it comes to love. Because why? Because luck is on your side. It'll be really easy right here, right now, to take back your power from a certain situation that you got yourself encased in. And again, luck is on your side. You have the power to transform yourself, taking your power back from whatever you got yourself wrapped up in, and use it to transform yourself, transform love, right? So what is coming towards Brianna? What is coming towards Brianna when it comes to love? So I feel like that's what they want to tell you. Yeah, we all do, Bria. We all get stuck in it. Trust me. When I feel myself starting to get negative, now, before I used to get PO'd and stomp and throw things and instead of doing that now, I'll either cry it out or I'll go outside and lay down on the ground and let like the earth energy help soothe me. And I even got green on today to help me. All right. So what is coming towards you is a playful energy. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So they're telling you to have fun. Have a little bit of fun. Be a little bit playful with the energy, because when you relax and you have a little bit of fun, what you do is you attract love to you. So free yourself from that negative thought pattern that is keeping you stuck. And again, it's wood, right? It's a wooden energy. It's a wooden fence, right? You can climb over top of it. You can take an axe to it. When you take the power of that axe and you weld it, you can break that wood and you'll actually feel better about yourself because you'll be able to see an escape route. Right now, there's no doors on there, right? There's no doors, no hinges, and it's like you don't really see a way out. But in all actuality, there is a way out. Just take your power back from it. Don't look at it as, okay, I'm all tied up here. I don't see a door. No, you don't see a door. Just get up, take one leg over top of the other one, step over top of it, and keep moving forward, right? Why? Because you got a bit of luck coming your way. So what's coming towards you is you're going to have the ability to recapture this youthful energy in some sort of a romance. And I was just talking to Caroline about a swing, and look at that. There's a couple on a swing. So go have fun, right? Go have fun. Have a little bit of playtime. Go to the playground. Do some silly stuff with another person, right? With your person. You said, what's his name? Ray? Go have fun with him. Recapture that time when you guys, before you guys split up or whatever happened that broke you guys up, or before you went in separation. Go have fun. Have that kind of fun back before all that crap happened that got you in this fence. There's where you will attract somebody to you. Hello, Taylor. Hello, Taylor. Thank you very much for subscribing and liking my videos. All right, or liking my live stream. I'm looking at the cards. All right, so let's see what's going on with love. We're gonna pull. This is a sacred traveler. So let me pull one card for Brianna when it comes to love. Let's see what's going on with this journey. Yeah, yep, makes perfect sense. See, look at this little kid. This is your inner child right here, right? Joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. Right? Exactly. Open your heart to joy. Open your heart to that inner youthful energy. If you look, she's got a band of flowers around her crown chakra. That's opening up that crown chakra to what? A different thought process. Okay, to a different thought process. And that's what they want you to free yourself from. Open up your heart to joy and open up your mind to a different thought process about how you truly are trapped in something. And I feel like they're showing you something. See the light? See this little girl looking at the light? To me, it looks like she's catching snowflakes. She's got a white dress on, which represents purity. Look, she's got even got her little wings on. So I feel like, when you're a kid, you open yourself up a little bit before you start getting that shape, before society starts shaping you. You have your imaginary friend. You open your mind's more open to seeing fairies, or seeing things from a different element, right? And I feel like you still have that capability to see things, but you need to open your heart and open your mind to it. And I feel like you can see fairies, because to me she looks like a little fairy. When you got the element of winter coming through here too. So definitely open up your heart. Open up your heart to joy and delight. Open up your heart to that youthful energy. Allow your inner youthful fun out. You sure can, Clarissa. All right. So I feel like that will help attract your person back to you. And I also feel they want to tell you, Brianna, to stay in the present moment. Right? To stay in the present moment. That way you can attract things. Don't look backwards to what has happened, right? And don't look forward and put a picture on an outcome that you feel is going to happen. Just let it happen, right? Just let it attract itself to you. Focus more on having fun. Focus more on opening your heart and your mind to the situation. All right? So that's what I have to say for you, Brianna, about love, honey. Alrighty, so we're gonna do Clarissa and then Taylor. I will pull some cards for you, okay? Yes. Okay, so yeah, fairy before, yes. All right. You're very welcome, Brianna. Very, very welcome. I figured so, because the fairy showed up right there, a little girl fairy. And then, like I said, I see the element of winter here. And I feel like, look, this fairy is trying to show you the light, right? She's trying to show you, hey, Brianna, you got luck, right? We are your lucky fairy. I feel like that's what she's telling you. I am your lucky fairy. All right. So, hi, Mac. How are you? So, okay, Clarissa. Clarissa wants a general message. And then Taylor, I am doing fantastic, Mac. How are you, honey? And then Taylor, I will answer your question, honey. Why, thank you, Divine Light, Hazel. You seen a white fairy too. Awesome. I'm a fairy nut. Look, I got my fairy on me tonight, right there. She's right there with me. All right, Clarissa. So what's the moon's energy around Clarissa? Meditate and contemplate. We have new moon in Pisces. So Clarissa, you need to go within. You need to go within. You need to meditate. And how I feel you need to do that is put that butt on the ground. Put that tailbone on Mother Earth. And I recommend, since you're a member now, to use my HYPNOCROW session with the chakra alignment. Use that HYPNOCROW session, chakra alignment. Go outside, put that tailbone on the ground, and go within. Go within, because I feel like there is some sort of a message trying to come through to you. All right, so let's go ahead and pull. What does Clarissa need to know right now? What does Clarissa need to know right now? Prioritize. Absolutely. Okay, so Clarissa, focus on your higher priorities, because Archangel Metatron is going to help you get organized and motivated. So you need to organize. With the new moon in Pisces, Piscean energy, they're very intuitive. They're very psychic. But they also like to play that victim mentality. So that's where you need to go within and contemplate that emotion. Why am I still playing? Hello from Australia. Well, welcome, Pamela. I am from the United States, actually Pennsylvania. So thank you for joining my live stream. It's nice to see people on here from other countries. So welcome, welcome. All right. So I feel like that's what Archangel Metatron is telling you, to focus more on your intuition, right? Go within yourself, meditate, focus on that inner voice within you, and then contemplate what you want to do, what your next step is. But definitely focus on your higher priorities, such as your intuition, your thoughts, your hearts. All right. So what's coming towards Clarissa? Yeah, so you're going to discover the truth about why some sort of direction, why you're being redirected on your path, right? You're going to discover some sort of truth. Look, here's your path right here, right? Here's your path. And here you are going the opposite direction. Do you see how this is? Here's your path going one way, and here they're redirecting you and taking you another way. And then here's that wall, right? Here's the wall. So I feel like you need to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, Clarissa, because I feel like they're showing you, they're giving you the truth. So they definitely want you to go in and meditate and contemplate, reflect on your higher priorities, reflect on, because, sometimes, hi, does he love me and will he contact me? Sure, Pamela and Sugar Sweetie, I will get right to you. Right now, I am working on Clarissa, and then it will be Taylor, and then I will get you, Pamela and Sugar Sweetie, okay? So I feel like they're telling you to focus on your intuition, because there's where the truth of the situation is going to be revealed to you. I feel like you're too much of a follower. See the sheep in the background? I feel like you listen to too many people on your journey. I feel like somebody could be telling you to go this way, but you're really feeling a pull right here to be redirected to go another way, right? I mean, I love how these two cards kind of blend together here, right? Because here you are, see, looking at this path, why is it blocked off here? Why do I have to go this way? Well, listen, the signs, see the signs pointing the different way here? So they want you to focus more. They want you to focus more on where you're being redirected to go. Not focus on the block as much as focus more on why you feel the way you do. Reflect within yourself why you feel like you're being victimized and why things are blocked, right? So they want you to focus on your intuition. Listen more to your intuition. Pay more attention to the signs and synchronicities that are being presented in front of you. And don't listen to, look, like I said about the sheep here, somebody telling you, oh, well, you need to go this way. This is the way you need to go. Because don't be a sheep, right? Don't be a sheep. Don't be a follower. Listen more to your intuition, because your intuition is going to guide you. I also feel too, you need to pack a little lighter. And that's another thing you need to contemplate, that victim mentality. What do you actually have in that backpack? Them wounds, right? Why are you carrying them wounds with you? That is why you're being redirected to go a different way. So redirect your energy to focus more on your intuition, okay? And then contemplate why you're being guided to go a different way. Because the signs, somebody is telling you to go one way, but the signs are pointing to go the other way, right? So you need to focus on that. Focus on the signs, because they're going to show you the way there. All right. So those are your messages, Clarissa. All right, so Taylor, how does Edward Scorpio feel about me? Taylor, are you still on here, honey? Taylor? Taylor, you want to shoot me a quick little message if you're still on here? Taylor? All right, until, well, you're very welcome, Clarissa. All right, so until Taylor shoots me a quick little message to let me know they're still on there, I'm going to go ahead and go to Pamela and then Sugar Sweetie. And if Taylor shoots me a message and lets me know they're still on here, in the meantime, then I will go and answer their question. All right, so Pamela. So Pamela, what's the moon's energy around Pamela Meredith? Are you still on here, Pamela? So Pamela, Spirit is telling you to expect a powerful change. Okay. So Spirit is telling you this moon is going to bring you a powerful change in your life. Okay. So let's see what the angels have to say. What does Pamela need to know right now? What does Pamela need to know right now about this change? Taylor, if you're still on here and you want to shoot me a message so I can pull your cards, honey. So Pamela, what does Pamela need to know right now? Okay, creative writing. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article, a book. All right, Pamela, so right off the bat, I feel like you need, for some reason I'm hearing poems, but I feel like you really need to start journaling your thoughts, because I feel like in the future, you could actually make a book out of it, a powerful change. I feel like writing down your thoughts now is, I feel like they just showed me you sitting down and writing a letter. Maybe sit down and write this letter to somebody that maybe you'd like to communicate to, maybe a way as an apology or ask for forgiveness or whatever your situation is. I feel like you need to sit down and write it out, because sometimes when you sit down and you put something down in black and white, it's like sending it out into the universe, right? It's a way of getting it off of our chest. So I feel like what they want to tell you is journal your thoughts, journal your emotions, because that will help change whatever is going on in your life in a very extreme, powerful way. It's more powerful than what you realize, is what I feel. And I feel like in time, you'll be able to take all of that, specifically if you're a journaler, somebody who likes to write in a journal, you could take that, whatever you're writing it down, and actually make a book out of it. And when you make a book out of it, you can publish it. And what I mean by that is that you're going to find a lot of people who will resonate with that. You will find a lot of people who will resonate with your path. All right. So I feel like that's why they're telling you to journal it, because it'll not only change your life when you put it down in that journal or book, but it'll help to change other people's lives as well. It'll be like flicking on that flashlight. So journal your thoughts, journal your emotions. It'll help to change something within your atmosphere. And then later on in life, think about publishing that, because I'm telling you, we may all be down here having a human experience, but believe it or not, you'd be surprised at how many people resonate it's like that role model, right? You can be a role model. I'm a certified hypnotherapist, and one of the things that we learned is there's three different types of people. There's the role model, somebody who is already did it and teaches other people, like can use their experiences as a guide, as a guide. There's two other kind of people right now. I can't think of what it is, but the role model is really sticking out. And what I mean by that is your experiences can guide other people through their experiences. So I feel like, yes, Mac, you can ask a question, but right now I am working on Pamela. Okay. So I feel like that's a change that could happen. It could be a change for you right now to do it, to help change your life, but in the long term, it'll help change other people's life as well. All right. So what is coming towards Pamela? What is coming towards Pamela? And if you look, Archangel Gabriel has a wand. It'll be like as if abracadabra, right? When you point your finger, you direct that energy. When you put that pen to paper, you direct that energy. It's the same way. And I feel like pen to paper, pencil to paper, I kind of like to write with pencil because it's easier to erase. But pen to paper is like directing that energy. And whatever is bottled up inside of you, you direct that energy out of you, if that makes sense. All right. So what is coming towards Pamela? What is coming towards Pamela? So that's what you need to know right now. What is coming towards Pamela? Answer the call. The time is now. All right. So, Pamela, have you considered writing a book? Because I feel like that book is your calling. Again, that role model energy. Are you still there, Pamela? Have you considered writing a book? Okay, well, answer that right there. It's time. They're telling you it's time. Because it's going to change your life and it's going to change other people's. So look, here you are, right here, walking through that door, right? I feel like what's coming towards you is that 8-8 gateway. So, and here it is, the gateway. So that 8-8 Lion's Gate gateway is very powerful for you. The feminine already went through the Leo energy. And I feel like you felt a tug. You felt a tug perhaps to take the action to do so. Well, Spirit is telling you the time is now. Get busy. Start putting that pen to paper. Start. Because you were meant to publish a book. You were meant to be publish a book or books about your life, about your journey. I just heard children too, children's books even. Children's books about your life, whatever you feel called to do. Listen to your intuition. So I feel like this book is going to change your life, but they're telling you to do it. It's time, right? It is time. Get busy. So you could be hearing something or just feeling some sort of nudge or tug at your hearts. Yep, you're being called. All right. I see a deer. I see a deer on here. And when I think of deer, I think of them telling you to be gentle with yourself, right? Be gentle with yourself. Again, when you take that pencil to paper, it's like directing that energy with your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions and things that are going on in your life, right? So it's like directing that energy. So that's why they're telling you to answer that call. The time is now for you to start directing that energy to bring about this change. Archangel Gabriel is around you. So I feel like you are a, yeah, that's probably why. Archangel Gabriel right there telling you. I feel like you are able to, because Archangel Gabriel is a messenger. He's the one who brings messages to people. So I feel like he's the one who's around you, pulling you. I feel like he's been knocking on your shoulder for a while. Hello, Pamela. Hello, hello. I know you can hear me, you know, and then after being ignored for 12 times, he's probably like, sheesh, I need a beer. But he's around you, absolutely. And he's really been tugging at you. So, yeah, that's exactly why, because he's here. Right here he is. Yep. You are meant to be a creative writer. So, and it's part of your calling. It is part of your calling. I feel like too, okay, write a book about how to channel angel messages. Okay. You may actually, once you tap in and learn how to do it, you may actually write a book to teach other people, like be that role model. Like I said earlier, be that role model to teach other people. Believe it or not, you'll be surprised how many people read books to learn things. Me, I'm more of a jump in with both feet. And usually I get splashed in the face a few times before I learn my lesson. I read books too, don't get me wrong. I do. But yeah, that is your message, honey. So yeah, Archangel Gabriel is telling you the time is now. Answer it. Answer it. And I feel like it's at 8-8 gateway is the time frame. So, alrighty. Oh, you're a reader. Yeah. Are you, what do you mean, a reader, a card reader, or a book reader? Alrighty. So, Sugar Sweetie 44, are you still on here? And Mac. I like reading books. I used to have my nose on a book all the time. And then I shifted my focus. Now I'm a card reader instead of a book reader. That's funny. But I am. I'm a card reader now. I look at the pictures on a card just like I used to look at the pictures in a book. No, I'm what I call a speed reader. I like to, when I read a book, I speed read through it and I pick out little pieces and fill in the blanks. And that's how I read. Sometimes now I catch myself, I have to stop and reread it just to get the whole picture. But now I kind of, I'm more of a card reader. I like the pictures on. What can I say? I think the pictures, to me, especially being an intuitive reader, tells me a lot more than what the words do. Victoria. Hello, Victoria. Oh, there looks like there's still water in there. All right, Sugar Sweetie. Taylor, if you're still on here, I'm ready to pull your cards. I don't know where you disappeared to. So, Sugar Sweetie. Does he love me and will he contact me? Alrighty. How are you doing, Victoria? All right, Mac, I'll get to you after Sugar Sweetie, all right? And then put your question up there. Put your question up there, Mac. I'm going to do Sugar Sweetie, and then I will do you, okay? Put your question up there, Mac, so I know what it is after I get done with Sugar Sweetie. All right, so Sugar Sweetie wants to know, Does he love me and will he contact me? So first what we're going to do, sugar sweetie, is awesome. Awesome, Pamela. I would like to know that. Please make sure that, you know what, you can come on my live stream, and if you publish that book, you can advertise it on my live stream. Absolutely. Absolutely. Make sure you do keep in touch. I'm curious. I would definitely advertise it for you. All right. That's awesome, Victoria. All right, yeah, you can get in line, Victoria. Let me do Sugar Sweetie. And then Mac, if Mac puts a question up there, and then I will go ahead, Victoria, you can put your question up there. All right, so Sugar Sweetie, what's the moon's energy? Work through your fears, Sugar Sweetie. So back here, you're asking, does he love me and will he contact me? So I feel like the moon's energy is helping you work through some sort of fears that keep stinging you. You know, Scorpio is the house of transformation. Scorpio is the one who, you know, helps you out, helps you to be that phoenix rising up out of the ashes. Sure, Victoria, you can get in line, honey. So I feel like the moon's energy for you, Sugar Sweetie, is to work through your fears. No, you didn't get a reading, but I was waiting for you to come back because I called you out. Let me do Sugar Sweetie. I just started Sugar Sweeties, and then I will get you Tyler or Taylor. So stick around, hun. Stick around. I've been calling you for the past couple minutes. So stick around, and I will come right back to you. So Sugar Sweetie. Yeah, because I tried to get you before I took Pamela's. So give me 5 minutes, and I will take care of you. All right. So Sugar Sweetie, work through your fears because the moon is trying to help you transform them because they keep staying you. They keep coming back and biting you. All right. So what does she need to know? What does Sugar Sweetie need to know right now? What does Sugar Sweetie need to know right now? Does Sugar Sweetie need to know right now? Patient. You need to be patient. So what do you need to know right now is work through your fears when it comes to love. And they're telling you to be patient, right? Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize, but still they need nurturing and patience. Now, what I have to say about that, Sugar Sweetie, is you can look this up on YouTube. There is this water test. When you water a plant with frustration, anger, fears, you get a different ice crystal. And when you water your whatever seed of intention that you've planted with that fear-based energy, that plant's not going to grow. It's actually going to stunt its growth. Whereas if you take a bottle of water and you hug it and you say, I love you, okay, I love you, and then you freeze that water, you're going to have a whole different frame of ice crystals in it. And when you open up that bottle of water with the bottle of water that you love and you coddle and you kiss it and you pour it on that seed of intention, it's going to grow. It's going to sprout. All right. So I feel like that's what's happening here for you, Sugar Sweetie. So the moon is helping you to face that fear that keeps stinging you. And the fear is patience, frustration. Your waiting time for him to contact you is actually stunting your dreams, what you're wishing for. So that's why they're telling you to be patient, because things are blooming. They're working on things behind the scene. And when you throw that frustrating, watery energy out there of that fear, what happens is it stunts it. It stunts that intention. So right off the bat, Sugar Sweetie, be patient, because there's a lot of things that happen behind the scenes that we really don't see. Okay. All right. So what is coming towards Sugar Sweetie? Yep. Look at that. Didn't I just say that? So when you're patient, Sugar Sweetie, right? When you're patient and you water that seed of intention with patience, with love, there's where you're going to attract your person. So don't water, Sugar Sweetie. Don't water your seed of intention with fear, frustration, because what you're doing is you're prolonging this person coming back to you. But if you water that seed of intention with patience, love, nurturing, remaining in the present moment, and not trying to picture or put a hi, Yali. Good to see you too, honey. I miss you as well. All right. So, Sugar Sweetie. So, they're telling you patience, right? Patience, because things are coming to you. This person's coming back to you. You're attracting them. But you can't attract this person to you with fear, right? Again, see this angel with that watering can? Look at the water. Look at the seeds of intention. Look at it growing, right? There's an angel in the background. This angel standing right behind you, telling you, Sugar Sweetie, be patient. All right. So that is your message. That was right spot on with your question. So I hope that you're still here and you've seen that. All right, Taylor, you are next, honey bunch. So Taylor, what was your question? Taylor, let's get back here for a second. Taylor. How does Edward Scorpio feel about me? You're very welcome, Sugar Sweetie. Thank you for joining my live stream. So Taylor wants to know how Edward Scorpio feels about them. So first we're going to pull a moon's energy, Taylor, and see what's happening. Let's see what the moon's energy looks like around you, Taylor, and then we will check in on your connection, okay? All right, so your hard work is paying off, so that's awesome. To me, you have that goat on there. That goat reminds me of Capricorn energy. So Pluto is currently retrograde in Capricorn. Pluto is the planet of transformation. It's about where we are putting our power at, right? To me, too, this goat looks to me like it has a fish tail. And we have Neptune in Pisces and Jupiter also in Pisces. So that tells me whatever work you've been doing on them emotional wounds is working. So the hard work that you've been doing within yourself is actually going to pay off, right? It is going to pay off. So I have to say, Taylor, good job, sweetheart. Good job. All right. So what does Taylor need to know right now about this connection? What does Taylor need to know right now about this connection? About Edward Scorpio? Edward the Scorpio? What does Taylor need to know about this connection with Edward the Scorpio? They want you to journal. Taylor, they want you to journal your thoughts and your emotions because that will help pull out whatever is still stagnant within you when it comes to this connection. All right. So again, just like I told, I think it was Sugar Sweetie or no, Pamela, about putting up paper to pencil. It's like directing that energy with that pencil or pen. All right. So Taylor Washington, how does Edward the Scorpio feel about the connection? How does Edward the Scorpio? Okay, well, I feel like he knows that this is a past life connection. I feel like when he looked at you, it's like he felt like he has known you before. So how does Edward the Scorpio feel about the connection? He no, he thinks when he looks at you, he feels as if he has known you before. And that's because that you guys had a past life connection. So that's how he feels about the connection. He feels like he has known you before. Like you two, like he has met you, like a deja vu, so to speak. How does Edward the Scorpio feel about Taylor and his connection? Yeah, but okay, Yali, I will definitely answer that in uh, a T. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. Atizia Morsby. All right. All right. So, Taylor, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual past. So there is some sort of an issue that he is dealing with, some sort of a factor when it comes to this relationship. Even though he knows when he looks at you, he feels as if that he has known you before, like a deja vu moment. But there's still some sort of a religious factor or an issue about his upbringing that is still playing a factor in the connection. So there is something still influencing the relationship from his upbringing. I do feel that we have a feminine energy on here, so this could be Venus. Moving into Virgo, he could be becoming more practical, and that's why I said about he's becoming more practical about how he feels about it, because he's feeling again that you two have known each other before. And I feel like there's something with his upbringing that is still playing a factor in this. And I feel like even though he feels a deja vu moment, I feel like I want to say that what is influencing the relationship, to be honest with you, is the fact that I feel like he can hear or feel your thoughts. And I feel like that's confusing him, because I feel like in his upbringing, he was taught that, you know, people aren't capable of doing that, so to speak. It's like that box, that society puts us in. So I feel like even though he feels like he has known you all of his life, that deja vu moment, I feel like still there is some sort of a factor that is influencing the relationship, such as, how he thinks about it. Even though he feels it, he could think differently about it. His feelings, he may feel in his heart space like this deja vu, but his thoughts are different because of how he was brought up. So that's what I feel. I feel though for you, you really need to sit down and put that pen to paper to help you. To help you. All right, so let me pull a different cards for that. So, do you see him coming towards me? So, is Edward the Scorpio coming towards Tyler? Is Edward the Scorpio coming towards Tyler? I feel like not right at this moment. I feel like he may think it may be too much of a risk, because again, there is the thoughts about the relationship is a major factor. So right at this moment, no, I don't see him coming towards you, even though he feels that deja vu moment. Is there a possibility that he could sometime in the near future or distant future? Oh, absolutely, because most of the time when you've had a past life with somebody and you meet up in this lifetime, usually the energy pulls you together for a reason. So is there a chance that Edward the Scorpio is going to come towards Tyler? Is there a chance? Okay. All right, so we have summer energy. We have on the mend. We have higher purpose. So there's that higher purpose. There's a higher purpose to your connection, heart on the line, and fire in fire my soul inspiration. So I do feel, you know, we're in summertime where I live at now. I'm not sure where you live at, Taylor, but in the summer energy, we are currently in Leo season. Summer ends in September. So I do feel in the near future that there is okay. So in the near future, yes, I do feel that he is going to feel inspired to put his heart on the line. And why? Because he feels it in his heart space. His heart space is being ignited with this inspiration. Why? Because he knows, he feels that deja vu. He feels that pull at the heart space. But again, his head is thinking differently. So I feel like his head is thinking, oh, I don't know if I should take this gamble. I don't know if I should take this risk. But his heart is mending. His heart wants to, right? His heart wants to, because why? Because he's realizing this deja vu moment, there's a higher purpose to it. And because of that, see, it could be removing some cloudiness that he could be thinking about that could inspire him to want to come towards you. So it's all, I feel, about when the time is right, that he will, so yes, I feel like probably by the end of summer, you could very well be hearing from him. All right. So the end of summer is, when does fall actually start? The end of September? June, July, August, September. Yeah. So by the end of September, you probably will be hearing something from him. All right. All right. So I hope that resonated with you. That'll give you some sort of hope. But I feel like, September. But I feel like Spirit is telling you, don't put an outcome on it, because it depends on what he does. You are very, very, very welcome, Taylor. Very welcome. All right, so let's go back up here in, let's see, Victoria and Mac. I mean, when will change come into my life? So Victoria, Mac, let me get Mac, and then I'll go to Victoria, and then Yali, and then Atizia. I'm sorry if I chopped that up. I'm very, very sorry. Very sorry. All right. So let's see. So Mac wants to know when change will come. So Mac, when will change come into Mac's life? So let's see what the moon's energy is around Mac. What's the moon's energy? Well, Mac, you need to surrender to the divine and be more in the flow. So that's the moon's energy pulling you to surrender to the divine. So what does Mac need to know? What does Mac need to know? They want you to be patient. Okay. So you need to surrender to the divine. You need to be patient, because things are going on behind the scene. Something that you've been trying to manifest is going to come about, but in Oh, okay. Thank you, thank you. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. So is it okay if I just say it? Etizia. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I don't like chopping up, and that's really funny because all of my life, my name is Melody, Melody. You know how 3/4 of my life, everybody has called me Melanie. For some reason, I guess they just took the D out. So I shortened it. I'm like, instead of calling me Melanie, which is totally wrong, just call me Mel for short. So that's why I apologize. So yeah. Okay. All right. At least I got it right. All right. So Mac, I feel like Spirit is telling me to be patient because there is a change coming for you. When? Well, we will just find out, right? So when is this change coming? So I feel like Mac, what you need to know is patience. Patience, because there is a change coming into your life. So surrender to the divine and allow it to come the way it is meant to. All right. So what is coming towards Mac? What is coming towards Mac? Yeah, look at this. A new cycle right here. Beginning a new cycle, first light. So I feel like you need to be patient and just surrender to the divine and let the divine bring this new cycle when it's meant to happen. They're not really giving me a time frame. So I'm going to say probably around the new moon time in the Lions Gate 8/8 Mac. So I feel like this new cycle will come around then because I asked what's coming towards you. So I feel like here, see the snowy energy down here? It could be around winter time, which I had just talked to Taylor about when fall comes. So maybe by the end of the year, change will be happening. Change will be upon you. So for now, just be patient and let it flow. Surrender to when the divine is going to bring it because it's coming. I feel by the end of the year in the season of winter, that's when change will come for you. It says first light. So you got to figure December from now in the fall season until December, the days get shorter. I don't know where you're at, but where I live at, hi Lisa. Where I live at, wintertime is December 21st, I think, is the first day of winter. And that's when the day is the shortest. And then from that point forward, the days keep getting longer. So first light in the winter time, sometime throughout the winter, the end of the year, beginning of the new year, the first light. So, waves back at you. Hi. All right. So basically, Max Spirit is just telling you to just surrender. There's nothing you can do to push it because the more you try to push it, the more you're going to push resistance against this change. Just like I said about that water factor. When you take your water and you nurture it and you love it and you water the seed of intention with that watery love, then it sprouts and it grows. But when you water your plant with frustration and try to be too pushy with it, what it does is stunts the growth of that intention, that new beginning. So water that seed of intention that you want to have a change in your life with loving intentions, loving water, with patience, with the divine. Let the divine handle it because they're working in your favor, Mac. Okay. So that is when change is going to happen. I feel possibly by winter time, depending on where you're at. It says first life, but it has right here beginning of a new cycle. So when the seasons change, we're in summer now, we're spiraling towards fall, and then comes winter. So you got another season to go. So that's what I feel for you. Put this down here, this here, and this here. So Yali, honey bunch, are you still here? Yali, how will I get along with my new employees and company? I just read for you, Mac. I just read you, Mac. Okay, Yali. All right. I just read for you, Mac. I just read your reading. All right, so Yali. How will I get along with my new employees and company? So let me pull Moon's energy for you, Yali. Mac, I just read for you. So if you go back to about 1:45 on the live stream, you will get your answer to that question. I just literally just did your reading right before I pulled Yali up. All right. So Yali wants to know how, well, believe in the impossible. So I feel like the moon around you, Yali, is telling you to believe in the impossible, which you already do because you're asking about how will I get along with my new employees and company. So believe that anything is possible. So the moon's energy is telling you to believe in the impossible. Like you may have thought it'd be impossible to find this new job. It'd be impossible to maybe get along with these other people. So the moon around you is helping you to believe in the impossible. So let's go ahead and pull what you need to know right here, right now, in this present moment, and then we'll ask your question. Prosperity, absolutely, Yali. So your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So what I have to say to you, Yali, is I feel like you're going to prosper in this new job. You're going to prosper in your new job with your new career. Because how will I get along with my new employees and company? Well, you're going to prosper is how you're going to get along. But you need to listen to your intuition and you need to believe that anything is possible with this new career. Okay. So that's what they want you to know. So let's go ahead and see how will Yali get along with the new employees and career. How will Yali get along with the new employees and the career? Oh, wow. Absolutely. Watching clouds, lie back, rest, and relax. So how are you going to get along with the employees? You're going to feel relaxed, right? You're going to feel very relaxed around them. You're going to be able to rest. You're going to be able to sit back and let your intuition guide you. Hello, Bokeem. You are going to be very prosperous in this new career. You're going to be able to relax. You're going to be able to go on vacations with your employees. You're going to be very relaxed around them. You're going to be so relaxed that it's going to be like, wow, is this even possible? Right? So that's how I feel, Yali. When it comes to how will I get along with my new employees and company, right there it is. Right there it is. You're going to be so relaxed. You're going to be at peace. You're going to be able to just sit back and rest, right? Watch the clouds, drink a cup of tea, read a book. You're not going to be stressed out. Beautiful. So you're going to be ushering in that prosperity because it's like it's going to be so amazing You're going to be so relaxed. It's going to be so amazing that you're going to be like, wow, is this even possible? And that's the moon's energy telling you, believe that it is possible, right? Believe that it is possible, that you are going to be materially stable enough to just relax. And, look in the background. There's a ship, right? There's a ship. That's just prosperity. Prosperity. Look at the green in this angel's heart dress. Open your heart, right? You are going to love it. Yali, you are going to love it. This is amazing. I am very proud of you. What a beautiful change. You're going to be rolling in the dough. You're going to be able to go on vacation. You're going to be able to trust your intuition. You're going to be able to lie back, relax, and manifest whatever you dream about. Beautiful. I know, right? I'm so happy. So happy. Well, Bokeem, hello, honey. You didn't want a reading? All right. So, Yoli. All right. So, let's go back up here. Victoria Love, and Etizia. Are you guys still on here? Victoria and Etizia, and then we'll go Bokeem. Victoria, Etizia. Victoria, Etizia, are you beautiful soul still on here? Etizia, Victoria. Okay, Etizia. All right, so Etizia, and I'll wait for Victoria to pop up, and then Bokeem. So Etizia, you wanted a general, right? General reading. Okay. So let's see what the moon's energy is around you. Okay, Etizia. What's the moon's energy around Etizia? And then I think Lisa was the other one on here. Lisa. All right. So Etizia, Victoria, Lisa, Bokeem. All right, Etizia. What's the moon's energy around Etizia? What's the moon's energy around Etizia? All right, so the moon's energy is pushing you to open yourself up and being vulnerable, to perhaps pour out some emotions, maybe even to do some releasing. And then look, full moon in Aquarius is what the energy is around you. And to look at this. New moon in Aquarius. Look, they're both, right? Pouring out emotion. So I really feel, Etizia, that you, my darling, need to open yourself up to being vulnerable, to be pouring out. Maybe you're being triggered. Maybe you need to release some emotions so that you can open yourself up and be vulnerable, be able to communicate your emotions, to bring love into the situation. So I feel like you need to start off loving yourself, of course, to show the world the real you. It starts with you. When you love yourself unconditionally, then you are not afraid to open yourself up and being vulnerable. Why? Because you feel secure, right? You feel secure within yourself. So let's go ahead and see what you need to know, Etizia. What does Etizia need to know right here, right now, this present moment? What's the most important thing? Oh, yeah, buddy. I love it. Oh, I love it. All right. So take review of your life. Take inventory of your life or resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Again, when we are being pulled to love, to bring love into the situation, it starts with ourselves, right? When we love ourselves unconditionally enough, we have no fear about opening ourselves up and being vulnerable, right? Being able to share our emotions with the world. So you need to take inventory of your life, right? Take inventory of your emotions and figure out how to bring love into your life. Why? So that you can overcome this difficulty. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges so that you can overcome any challenges in your life where you can bring love into situation. So what I feel for you, Atisia, is you're a sensitive individual. You're a very sensitive individual. And when we're sensitive, we have a tendency to get our feelings hurt very easily. And when we get our feelings hurt from something simple, what we do is we have a tendency to shut ourselves down and put up a wall. And when we put up that wall, we're afraid to let love in. We're afraid to learn to love ourselves because of them wounds. So what I feel Spirit is telling you to be able to open yourself up to who you truly are starts with yourself. When you learn to love yourself, you're excuse me, you're able to be more vulnerable. You're able to open yourself up to the spirit world, right? So you need to take inventory of why you shut yourself down emotionally so that you can overcome this difficulty. For what? Boom, clairvoyance. You are clairvoyant. And the reason why, and just like I said, when things happen, we have the tendency to shut ourselves down. And that is exactly what you did. Something happened to you that made you shut down this gift. You're a very sensitive individual. I am helping you with your spiritual sight to fully awaken so you can clearly see heavenly love. Bring love into the situation. Boom. Clairvoyance. You are gifted. I feel like you're a medium, is what I feel for you. Where you at, Etizia? You're a medium. You're a medium. And I've had this happen. When we mess with the spirit world has to have energy to manifest. Okay. And in order for them to manifest, they have to get that energy from somewhere, right? Okay. They have to get that energy from somewhere. So what they do is they drain our energy field. And I know from experience, you get tired. You know, you don't want to deal with anybody. You get cranky. You want to shut yourself down. You just don't want to deal with nobody, right? So I feel like to overcome this difficulty, to be able to contact the spirit world, to see clairvoyantly, see visions, communicate with the spirit world. Like I said, that mediumship, you need to take inventory of what was the reason why you shut it down in the first place. What was the reason why you shut this energy, shut your emotions down to begin with? What was the reason why? Only you know that reason. And then heal it. Let it go. Then where you open yourself back up to being vulnerable to your gift. To your gift. So you need to bring yourself back into alignment here. These are all your chakra colors. Green, blue, throat chakra, heart chakra. And then there's pink, compassion. And then the two purples would be third eye, crown chakra, right? All the way down. So those are the chakras that you need to work on. So yeah, to show the world your true gifts right there. To show the world who you truly are, which is a medium, clairvoyant. Review the situation so that you can bring love back into you so that you can open yourself up to vulnerability and pour out the visions, the communication. All right. So there you go, Atizia. Yeah, it was very, very beautiful. Wow. Very beautiful. So that's what you need to know. That's your general message. So we're going to go ahead and pull a card. What's coming towards you? What's coming towards Atizia? Yeah, uncovering the true treasure within yourself. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. So uncovering that true treasure within yourself, valuing that gift. You have a dragon working with you. Use crystals, right? Use crystals. See those crystals, a ruby, a green stone, which could be aventurine, praying night. Those are both good heart chakras. And then the purple for your third eye. And to me, this could be a ruby, which rubies are good for the heart chakra as well. So use crystals. And again, calling that dragon to help purify. So yes. All righty. Beautiful. I love that message, Atizia. Beautiful message, honey. All righty. So let's see who else is up here. Victoria, my love, are you still on here? Victoria. Lisa, are you still on here? Victoria, Lisa. I'm calling you out. Victoria and Lisa. Are you guys still on here? Alrighty. So until Victoria or Lisa messages me and lets me know they're still hanging here. Bokeem. Oh, there we go. There's Lisa. All right, Lisa, what's your question, honey? Let me go back up here and see if I can find it. Victoria, are you still on here too? Lisa, what's your question, honey? Waving back at me. Victoria, are you still on here, honey? Should I move? All right. So, Lisa, let's see what the moon's energy is, and then I'll answer your question, okay, honey? Lisa, what's the moon's energy around Lisa? Oh, you got the same one. Bring love into the situation, and you just see me shuffle it. So they want you to pour out some emotions, let go of some things, perhaps even. So Lisa wants to know if she should move. Should Lisa move? What's the most important thing that Lisa needs to know right now in this present moment? It's the most important thing that Lisa needs to know right now in this present moment. Okay. So I feel, Lisa, bring love into the situation. I feel like you need to start loving. You're a natural counselor. Many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. So I feel like you need to start loving the fact that you're guiding people. Start loving the fact that you can reassure them. Because I feel, Lisa, that you doubt yourself. So I feel like that is something that you need to know. Look, there's an angel standing behind you with their hands on your shoulder. I feel like they're helping you to learn to love yourself, and to pour out whatever this guidance is that you're offering people with love. So I feel like you need to know that. It's not answering your question, but I feel like that's what you need to know, that you're a natural counselor. You are a natural person to guide and reassure people. But I feel like you don't trust yourself enough. All right. So Is Lisa, should Lisa move? So what's coming towards Lisa? Should she move? Should Lisa move? You need to trust in the divine plan. Right there. Desert passage. Trust there's a divine plan. So should you move? Well, Spirit is telling you to just trust in the divine. Don't really ask me. Trust the universe, because the universe is going to guide you. Yep, they're going to guide you right there. See them right there on your shoulders. So should you move? Well, that's why you're not seeing anything. That's why you're asking me, because you're not seeing something clearly. So should you move? Well, I don't really know that, right? Because they're not showing me either. They're just telling me to tell you to trust the divine plan, because they're right behind you. They got their hands on your shoulder. They're guiding you. But you need to learn to love yourself, to trust it, right? You need to love yourself enough to trust in the universe, to trust in divine timing, right? Trust that the divine is guiding you. All right. So to answer your question, well, I mean, the sun is shining down upon you, Lisa. I can tell you that. But I think you just need to trust that there is the divine plan when it comes to whether you're going to move, what you're going to do about the whole situation. Okay? So right there, they're answering you. All right? So they're not telling me, but they're telling you to trust in the divine plan. And to bring love into the situation. So definitely follow your intuition, listen to your intuition. That is right here, the flow. See the flow of the emotion? That's your intuition. So open yourself up to the fact that there is a divine plan in order for your life, and that your angels, your spirit team is behind you, guiding you. See, right there they are. I feel like you could be cognitive. You need to trust your thoughts about the situation, because I feel like that's why they're not telling me, because they're telling you directly. All right. So that hopefully answered your question. You got to love them whenever they redirect that energy like that. All right. So let's go back up here. Victoria, honey, are you still on here, Victoria? Victoria. Bokeem. Bokeem, are you still on here, Bokeem? Victoria. All right, Bokeem. Okay, Bokeem. All right. Victoria, when you come back on, hun, or if you're around, shoot me a message. Let me know you're still here so I can read for you. You're welcome, Lisa. Thank you for joining my live stream, honey. All right, so Bokeem, once I know you said something about love, so let's see what's the moon's energy around you. But hey, Bokeem, while I got you here, did you watch your Aquarius moon reading? I was thinking about you when I was doing that. Did you watch your Aquarius full moon reading, Bokeem? So what's the moon's energy around Bokeem? Hold your vision. Hold your vision. They really, I'm telling you, that full moon reading in Aquarius for Aquarius, right when I started pulling up cards, by the time I got, you need to go watch it. When you get done, go watch it. I'm telling you, go watch it. You're a rising Leo, right? You need to go watch that reading. So the moon's energy around you is telling you to hold your vision. So Bokeem wants to know about love. What's coming towards Bokeem about love? Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So hold your vision about somebody coming in. See how the cloudiness here? See that cloudiness. And you know what? This morning, when I did Aquarius, this morning for the dailies, you got the cloudiness too. So I can't help it, honey. I can't help what the spirit pops out to you. So I feel like you need to hold your vision, remove the cloudiness about somebody from your past returning is what I feel. You need to hold the vision about, what I mean about holding the vision is hold the vision for love. Hold the vision that you want love in your life, right? But don't attach that vision to a particular person in your life, because what will happen is it will cloud the reconciliation, right? It will cloud it. So somebody from your past, holding on to the fact that somebody from your past coming back could be clouding your vision of love is something that I'm getting. All right. So what is coming towards Bokeem for love? What is coming towards Bokeem for love? Divine timing is at work in your love life. Bokeem, you really need to go watch that Aquarius full moon reading. I'll tell you when divine timing is. I'll tell you when divine timing is, but I'm not giving it away because you need to go watch that reading. Yep. This girl knows when it's going to happen. Divine timing, love. Divine timing. It's all about the time. So again, don't hold your vision that somebody from your past is going to come back and reconcile, right? Because that is clouding your love life. That is actually clouding it and blocking it. So what you need to do is hold your vision that when the time is right, love will come into my life. It'll be worth the wait. Okay. So I feel you're like, why does that card get I'm sorry for laughing, but I just love sometimes whenever you freaking just boom. Sometimes you just gotta laugh it off, you just gotta take it with a grain of salt. And that's why I laugh, because you really do need to take it with a grain of salt when it comes to love. So hold your vision. Don't let a particular person that you want to reconcile with or the thought of reconciliation cloud your vision. Just hold your vision that when the time is right, love will come into my life. It's going to be worth the wait. It's going to be worth my wait. So don't hold the vision of somebody from your past coming in, right? Look at the cloudiness, right? That is clouding your vision, right? Because the real one is going to be worth the wait. So there you go. That's about your love life. I feel like you're definitely, the person who is coming towards you is divinely guided. See, look how clear this is. So you can see the obstacle right here. The obstacle is being presented to you. The obstacle is the cloudiness, right? What is clouding the worth? Whoever it is, I can't wait to meet. Well, let's see if we can figure that out. So what else do you want to tell Bokeem about his love life? What's coming towards him? They're not telling me, but there she is. Somebody who you are definitely going to feel this lust for. Somebody who is, and this to me reminds me of somebody who is a dominatrix, somebody who is a little freaky. You know, they may want to tie you up and whip you, you know. I feel but they're an equal, like an equal balanced person. They're equal in their dark and their light. They feel secure within their shadow to be that dominatrix. So I feel you're going to be a little freaky deaky. So be aware of that, because they feel secure enough within themselves to be a little freaky deaky. You know, look at this. She's holding a whip, right? So be prepared to wear the fuzzy handcuffs. And, you know, be a little 50 Shades of Bokeem with her, if you get my drift. I don't know if you ever watched 50 Shades of Grey, but be aware to be a little 50 Shades of Bokeem with this person, because they're very secure. They're very balanced in their darkness and their lights. Yeah. So I see long hair too. Somebody could have long hair. I'm usually one. Okay, well, I feel she'll be game. She will be game. I'm telling you, look at that. She's got the whip ready. She will be game. So, you know, this is somebody who's ready to be the 50 Shades of Bokeem with you. This ready went to 0 to 100% real quick. Well, I mean, you were saying you can't wait to meet them. Well, there they are. They're going to be your equal right there. They're going to be your equal. Mm-hmm. Well, I figured I'd try to put a smile on your face, Bokeem. You know, because it seems like every time you come to my live stream, I got some sort of a Debbie Downer message for you. And I feel bad, you know, because you don't deserve that. You know, it went from 0 to 100% real. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Yeah. So that's why they're telling you it's going to be worth the wait, right? It's definitely going to be worth the wait. I can tell you what it is. I can tell you when the timing. At least that's what my cards told me for the reading. But I'm not going to surprise it, because I'm going to make you watch that reading. I'm going to make you watch that Aquarius reading. So get your butt over there and get to watching it. You want to know about divine timing? You're going to have an idea when you watch it. I'm telling you, my chin hit the freaking floor when I seen it. And the first person I thought of was you. So it's going to be worth the wait. She is definitely going to be worth the wait. She is going to be doing 50 Shades of Bokeem on your butt. I hope you like, what is it, zip ties? Did you ever see 50 Shades of Grey? I hope you like zip ties. Oh, I love it. Yes, exactly, Bokeem. That's exactly right. Are you an ascending Leo? Isn't that what you told me? That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Don't think of me when she goes 50 Shades of Bokeem, but just do a little snicker. Yep, Melody said so. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, that's a little bit too much information, but I kind of knew it. Yep. Yep. Yeah. This person's going to be your equal match. She's going to be just as into that 50 Shades stuff as you. So, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. You're going to have to go watch it. You have to go watch it. All righty. So, Victoria, back to Victoria. Honey Bunch, are you still here? Come back to me. Come back to me. I already seen it in that card. with the 50 shades of freaking Bokeem in that card. So yeah, this person's definitely going to be worth the wait, Bokeem. So don't attach a face to the outcome. Just open yourself up and know, hey, universe, send me my perfect match. Okay. And I just let it go. Hold the vision to, somebody that you want that equal to, somebody to be your darkness to their light. You see what I mean? Your yin to their yang, so to speak. So just hold the vision to that instead of somebody from your past coming back in, because that is clouding when it's going to come. So, all right. So anybody else? I have 5 viewers on here. Let's see. Let's go back up here. Victoria, if you're still on here. Thank you, Bokeem. And yes, go watch that video now. And I guess I'll give you a shout later. You can give me a shout, don't matter, but you have the rest of good weekend. I hope, when do you start college? Are you in college or have you started it yet? All right, Victoria. All right, so who else wants a mini reading? Who else wants a mini reading? Talk to you soon, my friend. You have a great rest of your evening. Have a blessed weekend. Okay, I'm starting early August. All right. Yeah, well, we're almost in August. We only got a few more days of July left. So you have a great weekend, my friend, and I shall talk to you another time. In the meantime, get your butt over there and watch that video, because I'm sure your chin is going to hit the floor just like mine did. So who else wants a mini reading? Who else wants a mini reading? Victoria, I didn't even get to you, honey. I've been calling you out. What is the sign of my future husband? I don't even have, you know what? The one thing I do not have out is a deck of tarot cards. Ha. Let me turn around and grab a deck. I think this is the first time that I did a live stream and did not have no tarot cards out. I have all oracle cards. I kid you not. I have my oracle cards. I have Signs from Spirit, Eras of Love oracle, Sacred Traveler oracle, Angel oracle, Moon, and Animal. What is the sign of Yali's future husband? What is the sign of Yali's future husband? The sign of Yali's future husband. Sign of Yali's future husband. Yeah, I'm more of an oracle reader. That's why I'm called Oracle of the Crows. I mean, I do tarot. Don't get me wrong, but my preference is definitely oracle cards. I don't know, for some reason I just bonded more with oracle cards. All right, so the sign of Yali's future husband. The sign of Yali's future husband. Leo. Leo. We have 2 fire energies here. The Strength card represents Leo. And then we have the 3 of Wands. So I feel like here you are shining that light, Yali. You're shining your light. While you're sitting and waiting for them, you're shining your light. You're trying to guide them towards you. But they're a Leo energy. The Strength card is Leo. So there you go. So here you are, beautiful. Sitting there, trying to guide them in. And you know what? I've had these cards for years. Let me show you. See this mama lion? Look, there's the cub. There's the cub. So that shows me your Empress energy. Because what does the Empress do? They're the mama bear, right? The mama bear. So definitely fire energy. Like I said, Leo. And then here you are, shining that light, waiting for them. Trying to guide them towards you. So that is the sign of your future husband. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of Wands. I feel like your person, it does not see the light yet. They do not see the light yet. But I feel like you're still shining it, waiting for them to see it. You're very welcome, Yali. Thank you for the donation too, honey. I appreciate that. If any of you guys want to donate to my channel tonight for the readings, you can do like Yali did, do a super chat or PayPal. My name is Melody Signs. I have it pinned to the top of the chat stream or Cash App. Either or, you can donate to my channel. Yeah, I probably won't make too much money off of this video because, well, it's a live stream. Who's going to go back and watch a live stream unless it's somebody who wants to go back and watch their reading again, which you could. I'm not saying you won't, but, you know, donations are always welcome. So thank you again, Yali, for your donation. I enjoyed you guys coming tonight. This was an amazing, I had a blast, like I usually always do. You know, each and every one of you guys, I gained some new people. So I myself, Yali, am shining my light out into the world as well. So we're both must be light workers, right? Yeah, you're not the only person who does. Carolina, or not Carolina, Falulabelle does. She goes back and watches. Oh, and by the way, if anybody's interested in joining my YouTube channel, I just added another level, but the main level is $10 a month. There's chakra classes on there. I got all the chakras done. There's a couple of extended tarot readings, but they're from the past. But I'm going to finish up the tarot class. So that the first tier level for $10 a month is going to be like the classroom. Everything that I know, I'm going to pass in to that classroom, plus a little bit of extras. And then I have another level that I'm going to add to my membership. I'm waiting for it to get approved as we speak. It is for the HYPNOCROW sessions. Now, currently, I have 2 HYPNOCROW sessions in the membership tier for the $10. So if you join tonight, you will have access to them 2 HYPNOCROW sessions. One is a chakra alignment HYPNOCROW session, and the other one is a past life regression HYPNOCROW session. But if you don't join tonight for the $10 a month, by Sunday or by Monday, them 2 HYPNOCROW sessions are going to be gone. Because as soon as I get approved for this other level, I'm taking them off the $10 level and moving them over to the other level. And it's not like I'm trying to be greedy or anything, because it's not why I'm doing it. I just feel on a personal level that my HYPNOCROW videos are worth more than $10. And the second level for the HYPNOCROWs is $25. And that, I feel it's worth it. For a general HYPNOCROW session for $25 to use as many times as you want, that's cheap. That's real cheap. Because when you get a personal session with me, you're paying for a past life regression and or a chakra alignment, $156. That's how much them sessions are. If you get a general session, because I can do anything, I can do fear, I can do weight, I can do smoking, I can do general, that's $111. But when you want a specialty like the chakra alignment, past life regression, now those, because that's what I want to make special, that's what I want to do, those are $156. So for $25, you're getting a general. That is cheap. And I feel that it's worth it. I personally think it's worth it. So take advantage of it. So if you join tonight for $10, you have access to them 2 sessions for $10 for at least the next 48 hours. Because as soon as they approve it, they're gone. I'm pulling them out. So for $10 tonight, because by Monday, they're going to be $25. But you can still join the $10 tier or level and get access to everything else. Like I said, the $10 level is going to be for the classes. Chakra classes are done. Tarot classes. I got 1 more video or 3. I don't know how I'm going to break it down yet. They'll be done. And I'm going to put Reiki healing for each one of them chakras in that classroom as well. So you'll have access to the actual chakra healings in the classroom as well for $10. But everything else, any of the HYPNOCROW hypnotherapy sessions are going into the other level. So just wanted to make that clear. Let's see if there's anything else. If you guys are interested in your own personal session, there's a list of everything in the description box below the video. In this video and in the past couple of days, because I redid it, you can book a session with me. It tells you the list. It tells you how to get a hold of me. There's a website link. It tells you how we're going to do the session as well. Like everything is in the description box below this video if you're interested. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here. I've been on here for almost 3 hours. And, I thank each and every one of you guys for joining my live stream tonight. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for the new people. I appreciate it. I had a blast, like always, when I do these live streams. And I will see you all Monday morning for the dailies. Have a blessed weekend. Happy full moon in Aquarius. May all your wishes and dreams come true. Make sure to keep your head and your heart in balance, because today is we're still in today. Oh, hi, Miss Carolina. You're still on here. Did you have any more questions before I jump off? So everybody have a blessed weekend. Happy full moon in Aquarius. And I will see you all on Monday morning. All right. Good night, everybody. Mwah. Oh, okay, Miss Carolina. All right. Well, thank you, Mahan, for staying here with me. Thank you for always having my back. Thank you for being a member. It really warms my heart. You and your brother's been with me from the jump, and I'm glad that he turned you onto my channel. So thank you. And tell Tony I said thank you as well. And I shall see you all later.